Hello and thank you for clicking on the video. First off, a little bit about myself. I am German, which means I'm probably a little bit more objective than Americans that post about Charlie Kirk's murder. That being said, this video was originally on the German channel, but now I decided to take it off the German channel onto my secondary English channel. However, that is a really small channel, so this video will most likely not get a lot of exposure. This is where I need your help. It would really help me out and get this video out to more people if you would subscribe to the channel and turn on the little notification bells. That way the YouTube algorithm is just gonna present the video to more people. What we are going to talk about today is, again, Charlie Kirk's security team. And we're going to talk about two things specifically, which is why are they looking simultaneously at their watches? And the other one is the sunglasses man that later on took off the camera behind Charlie Kirk and took out the SD card. Why is he running away when Charlie Kirk gets shot and positions himself and apparently is filming Charlie Kirk getting evacuated? So kind of like that was a pre-planned thing that he was supposed to be doing. And we're going to go into all that right after the intro. We're going to watch a video or parts of a video by Gary828. That's the channel name. Link is also down below.
Okay, did you catch that? I'll show you in slow motion. The security guy in the blue and Charlie's bodyguard in the tent looked at their watch simultaneously, which my guess would be they received some kind of alert that I'm guessing Charlie's entire security crew got. So what kind of alert would they get? Could it be some type of signal?
Is that what you think? You think?
So yes, obviously that could be some kind of signal. If you don't know that, I'm working in close protection and we usually actually use messaging services like WhatsApp to communicate with each other. So you all go into a task group and the team leader or whoever can write stuff into that group and everybody gets that message simultaneously. Now, if these guys were wearing smartwatches, they could very well get their WhatsApp message on their smartwatch at the same time. So they would simultaneously look at their watch and there might be something on like person of interest, short description, this direction, okay? Now, so far, this is nothing nefarious. Of course you can say, well, they might have gotten the message that, well, their plan to kill Charlie Kirk is now starting in 2 minutes or whatever. But there's no proof at all what that message contains. And there are plenty of reasons why they would get messages, why they are working.
Watch again in just a moment, and you're also going to see another subtle communication between him and the security guy.
Get comfortable. Bring the best lips that Utah has to offer. Just one last
Now, whatever the bodyguard saw on his watch prompted him to grab his cell phone from his back pocket and type something, probably some kind of text message, which of course many believe could be some type of green light communication for this plan to proceed.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And it could also just mean that he's the guy that needs to reply to that message because maybe it was specifically for him, even though it was posted to the group, just so everyone is up to date what kind of information everyone receives, even though not everyone has to immediately act on it. And that is why, because you don't start typing on your smartwatch, you get your phone out and start replying, okay? So again, that doesn't have to be any oh, we're gonna hit Charlie in 3 minutes message where he has to reply to, okay? It could be something completely harmless and within the range of their work.
My question to you, or my claim, is that Mormonism...
Again, what is his bodyguard doing?
Yeah, I can tell you what his bodyguard is doing. He is talking on his mic, on his lapel mic, which is connected to his radio, because you don't just have one type of communication. Usually you have a radio and you have a phone.
It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
than I would be. First of all, I love Mormons. I've said that forever.
So did you catch that? The security guy just walked past the bodyguard and subtly passed some kind of signal, in which the bodyguard responded by giving out some type of signal, I'm guessing, to someone else. Here, check it out.
So I love Mormons. I've said that forever.
All right, dude. So you're saying that every time a bodyguard team talks amongst each other, this is like some sort of fucking conspiracy.
Who fucking cares?
Dude, how are they supposed to communicate otherwise? And all that guy did after receiving the message was like, he kind of like did this.
Why? Why would you do that?
So the bodyguard is looking at his watch again, and then you'll see he's going to glance up and look over to his left, and then checks his watch a second time. What is he doing? Why did he have to look at his watch 2 separate times in 4 seconds?
The universe is talking to us right now.
Well, I can tell you why that might be. Let's say you get a quick message to say like there's a person of interest at 9 o'clock wearing this and that, blah, 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 whatever. So he might just see person of interest 9 o'clock. He's going to look over. He realizes he didn't read the whole description, looks again and reads the whole description and then looks over again. So, wow. So why does he have to look twice at a message that he receives? Have you never looked twice at a message because you thought you got it the first time and then you say, okay, shit, I'm missing something. I might have to read the rest of it. No, never happened to you, right? All right, come on, man.
Okay, so this is 2 to 3 seconds before the shooting and Charlie's image is blurred out. And you can see where the man in the gray t-shirt is. So you can see he's at the far right of the screen. Now,
So first of all, the guy in the gray t-shirt was identified, I don't know if he was identified correctly, by Candace Owens,
You all know exactly who I am.
that he is one of the people that is responsible for the whole filming and the camera equipment and so on. That's why he apparently took the SD card out of the camera behind Charlie Kirk later on. Now, one more thing I want you to think about. Look at the video, we're not going to look at it right now, where he takes the camera off and puts it down and takes out the SD card. Now, some people say like, well, there was a gun hidden in the camera and that's what shot Charlie Kirk, or a targeting mechanism or something. Now, the funny thing is, if that would be the case and he's part of the conspiracy, wouldn't he just have taken the whole camera and took it away? No, he didn't. He took out the SD card and left the gun with the camera right there on stage for someone else to take.
But the people are retarded.
now watch what he does after Charlie is shot. Okay, so you can see he glances over and notices Charlie's bodyguard and others coming to Charlie's aid. So he turns in the opposite direction and then starts to sprint away from the scene.
All right, if you look at that scene and look what everyone else in that corner is doing, they hear a shot, they see Charlie Kirk is hit. They don't know if there are gonna be any more follow-up shots, like in Butler when the president was when they tried to assassinate the president, right? That guy shot off like 5-6 rounds, whatever. So you don't know that it's over. Now you know it's over. Fucking later, after the thing is over. But at that point in time, you just hear a shot. You see everyone in your vicinity turning and running down towards the cars. Now, what's your natural reaction? You turn and run with everyone else because there could be more rounds coming in. That's not really suspicious behavior so far. Let's keep going.
In which one would assume would be to rush for help. You'd think he's looking for paramedics, looking to notify an ambulance, or jumping in the driver's seat of the SUV, ready to haul tail out of there once they place Charlie inside.
No, because he's not one of the bodyguards. He's not part of the close protection team. He's the camera guy. So he's not gonna run into a car that he doesn't have a key for, right? And start fucking up their standard operating procedures. He just heard an incoming round. He doesn't know if there is more. Everyone else is panicking and running away, and that's what he does. He probably doesn't think about calling an ambulance and definitely doesn't think about fucking with the cars of the close protection team because he's not part of it, okay? He might be part of the conspiracy if everyone is in on it of the close protection team, right? I'm not saying that's not possible, but let's see what he's supposedly doing now.
So let's see what he actually does. Thank God he was there to film everything in the parking lot, because that was what Charlie needed the most in that moment. So after seeing Charlie shot, he sprinted away to the parking lot to step on top of this little wall here so he could film it all for some reason.
You can see there are a lot of people sprinting that direction because they want to get to some safe spot. Now, for me, the safest spot is actually where this guy is right now. Because first of all, you've got this big concrete wall behind you. So it's between you and where you think the shot probably came from, right? From the front of Charlie Kirk. And you're also out of the way of those stampeding, panicking people that might run over you.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
So I don't really see why he wouldn't be up there if he's just trying to get the fuck out of the way where no one is running about, right? He's getting his phone out, maybe to call an ambulance, because as we know, there was no ambulance present, so he couldn't just wave at someone and say, like, come here, come here. So he has to actually call an ambulance. And we'll see what he's doing with his phone right now.
And this was part of Charlie's security team?
So no, he wasn't. He was the video guy.
And here's an overhead shot so you can see him on top of that wall and filming Charlie's team carrying Charlie to the SUV.
Look at where his phone is. It's here. Now, this is just a personal thing. If I want to film something on my phone and I'm looking this way, I don't hold my phone out here. I hold my phone in front of me so I can look if I'm actually filming what I'm trying to film. Not saying that he couldn't film like this. I'm just saying that it's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? I mean, if this is the most important assassination in this century, and you're the guy that's been tasked, beforehand that when Charlie Kirk gets shot, you run over there to that position and you film us evacuating him. Would I hold my phone like this? Or would I make sure that it's actually fucking filming and I'm not just thought I pressed the button, but the phone doesn't film because I fucking pressed the wrong spot. And it's actually in focus and I'm moving with them and so on. I mean, that's just what I would do because I'm a reasonable person. I'm not going to try free-handed over here. Because why? There's no fucking reason for it, right? And the assassination of the century. Definitely the assassination of his lifetime, right? The most important thing that's happening probably during his whole life. A big conspiracy, the security team is involved, fucking Secret Service, CIA, the Mossad, whoever is involved in the background. The president knows about it, the medical examiner has been bribed, and the FBI is moving people in to have incompetent people in place in the Utah office and so on. Whatever all these other conspiracy theories are. So this is a big conspiracy, and my plan is that even though you have nothing to do when you're standing next to Charlie Kirk with your arms crossed and you can watch him standing out there not doing anything productive and he's not part of the security team, instead of pre-positioning myself right there where I'm supposed to be filming from, so that in the panic that ensues when the shot is fired, I don't have to run there and see there's already 5 people on that ledge because they all want to get to safety too. And then my position where I want to film from is compromised and I can't do anything because I can't even get up there. Plus, if I stand around waiting for the shot before I want to run off, I'm getting into the crowd of other people and you've seen they're all panicking. Someone could push me over, I could trip over, I could lose my fucking phone as I pull it out.
Is that what you think? You think?
And then I don't have any time left to get in a good position and start actually making sure the phone is filming because they're already running out. Is that a sensible plan for this big conspiracy to have this one guy that's trying to film the evacuation not being pre-positioned, but rather have him run off with everyone else when the shot breaks?
You sound insane. Do you realize that?
Come on, guys. Are you really thinking that is a common sense or just a tactical way to handle this situation if you're planning it?
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
I don't want to make it longer than necessary. There are videos that have better quality. Go look at them. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time today to find all the best videos to do this, so I had to kind of like fastball it, if you will. But I hope you did get some ideas out of it, what you need to look for. And don't just believe if someone tells you, because he's up there with a phone, he is necessarily filming. Just because the guy in the video tells you he is going up there to film, use your common sense and think, could there be other reasons that are maybe more logical? Okay, maybe this guy, he's a camera guy. He heard around, he saw his boss get fucking shot in the neck, blood coming out. He just fucking takes off with everyone else. And then he sees like, oh, it's a big stampede. I need to get out left side or right side. Oh, great. I get up on that little slope behind the cement wall and I'm safe. And then I'm going to call the ambulance or whoever I'm going to call. And because I want to see what's going on and not be focused on my phone, I just hold the phone up here on loudspeaker, which is, for example, what you would do if you treat someone with a critical bleeding. You need to call the ambulance right away. So you go, remember that, you take your phone, you call 911 or whatever your number is, you put it on loudspeaker, you put it next to the casualty, and then you get to work. That way you can be on the phone, still have two hands to work on the casualty. So maybe he had some sort of reason why he still wanted to, watch what's going on while at the same time being on a call with someone. Why he didn't hold it right here, I don't know, but there could be a reason. I definitely wouldn't be filming the most important period in my life from out here and hoping that fucking camera catches what I'm supposed to film. I don't know how you do these things. That's just my idea. If you liked that video, if you got anything out of it without an AI voice, hit a like, hit subscribe, go to the English channel, subscribe there, and then you will see more English speaking videos on that channel in the future. Until then, take care. See you on the next video. I'm out.